This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Stick around till later to learn more.
Hey Sam, can you just give me access to your computer, all parts of it, sign over all administrator access, and give me all your personal passwords?
No. Sorry, who are you?
I'm Riot Games.
Okay. Well, especially no. Why the hell do you want all my data?
I mean, I just want access to every part of your computer. I just want it.
Well, you're not getting it. Okay? You hear me? You're not getting it. Sorry.
Okay, well, I guess you won't be playing Valorant then.
Oh, no, okay, wait. If you want to play if I want to play Valorant, okay, so here's my credit cards, here's my, my personal details, my Bethesda love account, everything. Okay, please let me play it.
That's more like it. So all the cool kids right now are playing Valorant, and by all the cool kids, I mean everyone but us, because we live in Australia, and in Australia we don't have the good internets, and so nobody bothers to release anything early here, except for Final Fantasy VII, which was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. But we did try and play. Okay, we did try and play Valorant, everybody, but we didn't make our account properly, so we're angry at Riot, you understand? So we're going after you today, big guy, okay? We know. Alright, if you don't want to let us in, well, hey, we'll let you into our weekly schedule of episodes and roast you about something that you've done today.
That's right. So what's doing the rounds right now is a lot of concern about Riot's approach to security, in particular the anti-cheat software that they've got going and how deep it sort of buries itself into your computer and the kind of security risks that it exposes. I think ultimately most people don't really care, but certainly some people consider it like handing over the keys to your entire life to Riot and Tencent, and they're not happy about that. I think there's a fair amount to talk about. Let's get to it after the drop.
After the drop. So guys, cheating, right? Every single game, especially multiplayer, gigantic, online, it's a thing. It's a thing since the dawn of time, right? I was always reported as cheating because I just got so many headshots, you see, especially in Counter-Strike Source. So I feel the pain of people that are discriminated against for being so good and people think they're cheating, but then there's other people that actually cheat. So it's been going on for a very long time. We've had Destiny, Division 2, COD Warzone, Siege, all rife for cheaters.
That's true.
Okay? The only one that's safe is like League of Legends. That's it.
It's generally pretty safe, League of Legends. But most competitive shooters have had this problem in a big way. And it's only gotten worse, I think, as A, hackers are getting more sophisticated with the kind of cheats they're creating. And B, free-to-play business models are becoming more prevalent, which means that people are willing to create accounts and burn them if they get caught cheating. Whereas before, if it's like you had this big established account, you had to pay money for it, then it kind of creates this barrier to entry. But with so many free-to-play games on the market, so many free-to-play shooters, cheating is really just getting out of control. I mean, Destiny obviously went free to play recently. They've had a huge surge in cheating since that time. There was one tweet actually where one specific hack for Destiny 2 was downloaded 300,000 times in a very small period of time. That's pretty nuts.
And what's it called? Bungie didn't even see it, right? They didn't even know that it was still there. There was zero amount of complaints about
it.
They
knew. There was complaints. Like, people knew the cheating was a problem. In fact, Destiny 2 has been greatly undermined the last few months because of cheaters, especially in Trials of Osiris, Trials of the Nine, whatever it's called now. You had COD, because obviously they just came out with Warzone as a free-to-play thing, and basically they had to ban like 50,000 cheaters within their first week alone, so that was already going completely nuts. October last year, Ubisoft actually sued a cheat maker because they're trying to go after the source of this rather than just punish the people who are actually using them.
Yeah.
And Epic also, at one point, actually sued a cheater, but this guy actually continued to cheat while he was being sued. He uploaded a video to YouTube directed at Epic Games titled, "You guys can eat my ass once again." So, I mean, like, that's well played, sir.
That's
some serious balls there.
That's the kind of stuff that you want to be putting into the internet when you're in the middle of a trial, right? I mean, that's what you want out there,
Totally.
right? Perfect. But I actually, applaud that guy for having the balls. How old is he, like 14 or something? Imagine
It's probably like 14.
It's probably like 14, right? Imagine when he's 30, he's going to be like, I don't know, Gordon Gekko or something, who knows. But cheating, I know where I was going with that, but ultimately, cheating affects a lot of shit and actually can really damage games. Like, it's not just like,
sure.
oh, I got a headshot, oh, that sucks. Like, legitimately, entire populations will stay out of certain areas, like the Zarg Zone. Ooh, shit.
That's right, Sam. While Sam collects himself, that's right, yes. It can actually destroy games. I was a member of the Division community, and I remember the Dark Zone being utterly ruined by cheaters for long spans of time. They would kind of like pop up, and then they would get squashed for a while, and they'd come back, and the Dark Zone would just be ridiculous because of cheaters. Certainly PUBG has had a massive issue with it, particularly with cheaters out of China. And just nuts how much that game was hurt by it. So many people just stayed away from PUBG altogether because they just couldn't trust the integrity of the game. So the consequences can be very real. You're talking about huge games with huge audiences that lose a massive sort of slice of the pie because they can't get cheaters under control, and that's a big deal.
Cut to Valorant. Now, the debut has been absolutely gigantic. According to Twitch and reported by The Verge, Valorant broke the single-day hours watched record in a single game category with 34 million hours watched. It also reached 1.7 million concurrent viewers, which is currently the record for total concurrent viewers held by both the League of Legends World Championships and Fortnite's The End event. So the game isn't even out, and it's already generating the biggest views we've ever seen, and on par with some games that, you know, built those populations up over a couple of years or whatever.
Yeah,
and people are already ready for Valorant, and we've already seen content creators, man, they're keen for this shit. They've been playing Fortnite now for like 3 years. They're over it. They want something new, and we've heard that from the Horde. Like, we've heard it from actual content creators that they're desperate for something new, and this may be it, people.
It must be said as well that a lot of these numbers are inflated by the fact that they had their Twitch Drops campaign, whereby people who were thirsty for a beta key for Valorant could only get it by watching content creators and hoping that their account would get a beta key. So that's the way that worked. But at the same time, people are genuinely really pumped for this. It's getting really good feedback as well. People who are playing it are all really enjoying it. It's a very positive launch or beta launch for this product, and I personally am looking forward to it as well, right? So that's going to be good. What a lot of people aren't looking forward to is Riot's approach to anti-cheat. Now, to be super clear, obviously, Valorant is a very competitive game, and so cheating will make or break this game, okay? It's critical that Riot gets this right, and with how much cheating is going on right now, they're sort of doing everything they can to try and stamp it out. Some people feel as though they're going a bit too far, though, okay? So, according to this Ars Technica article, quote, while the Vanguard anti-cheat client only launches when Valorant is being played, Riot says that the system also makes use of a kernel mode driver that starts operating as soon as Windows boots up. That's a big change from Riot's pre-Vanguard anti-cheat systems, which operated entirely at the more common user mode level, just like most Windows executable.
So I'm looking at the diagram, Ralph. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. So in the deepest hole, in the circle there, all right?
Yeah.
The pinkish bit.
Yeah.
In the pinkish bit,
That's right.
right? You're telling me that Riot is going to insert in the deepest part the actual anti-cheat into my computer. Okay, so it's going to be within everything I do. So if I turn my computer on and I put in Valorant 2 weeks ago, I'm still going to have that anti-cheat there.
Straight into your pink bit, Sam. Absolutely. That's exactly
Straight
correct.
into my pink bit.
Correct.
Ring 0.
Yeah, so this is why people are concerned about this, because obviously that's a lot of access to give to a program when all you're trying to do is play a video game. Now, it must be said that Riot is not the only games company that does this. BattlEye is another cheat solution that's used by a variety of games, including stuff like Fortnite and PUBG and a whole bunch of others, and it does the same thing. It operates at that kernel level with something running in the background there all the time, so it's not unique to Riot. However, it is something that people just generally don't like. It's like saying, well, DRM exists on a lot of games, so don't complain about it. A lot of people hate DRM. They don't like it. They don't like seeing it in any circumstance. This is another circumstance of software being installed on computers that people aren't comfortable with. Look, everyone has their own appetite for conspiracy theories and concerns about, governments hacking their computers in China and whatever. I feel like if the Chinese government want to do something bad to really upset, I don't think they're going to go through my Valorant client to try and like upset global power balance. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel
You never know.
You never know.
The amount of people that are going to be downloading Valorant, they have all the power in the world after that.
That's right.
Okay?
So-
they're going to have Obama downloading that shit. And they're going to be like, all right,
got some time.
okay. Trump, let's check his browser history. Ooh, golden
That's right.
showers. Interesting.
What I think is a more genuine concern a lot of people have is just how exposed this program leaves you to sort of hackers or individuals with malicious intent, right? So another quote here from this article: whenever you have a driver like that, you're at risk of introducing security and reliability issues to the computer. Independent security researcher Salim Rashid told ours, you don't get as many exploit mitigations in device drivers as you do in normal applications, and a bug will crash the entire OS, not just the game. So he's talking about general kind of issues with like bugs and crashes and what have you, but there is also the risk that this could be used as a sort of backdoor to your computer in terms of like, you know, hackers with malicious intent might come in there and use it as a way of stealing your data or
Is he
whatever,
also saying
right?
there that it's going to be, if there's a problem with the actual application that you're using, like if you're playing Valorant, it's not only going to crash Valorant, it's going to crash your entire computer because it's
Correct.
all woven
Exactly
in.
right. The thing is, there's already been hacks for Valorant. Like, it's already there. Within the first few days,
Yeah.
Riot was already banning hackers. So the question is, why would you have this level of like invasiveness in your computer operating at this level, exposing these sorts of potential security risks if it's going to get hacked anyway? Like, what's the benefit of that? Do you know what I mean?
So they've already had to now ban someone live on Twitch while he was live streaming Valorant because he was cheating. So it's already happening. We've got a video here that we're going to be showing you right now. Pretty crazy to think that it's only just come out and they're talking about it being the strongest anti-cheat shit we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And you know, it's already getting hacked, everybody. It's already getting hacked.
So look, as I said, I think it's your mileage may vary. If you're someone that's very concerned about the security of your computer and your personal data and all that sort of stuff, Valorant is probably something you are going to skip. But if you're like everybody else that's like, oh well, let's just do it because it's Valorant, then you'll be downloading and playing it anyway. But you have been warned. You know what's out there now. You can make an informed decision about whether or not you want to do this. And that's it. That's the story.
All right, guys, that is it for today. But look, I am now excited to see Valorant and see the licensing agreement, okay? Because we all read them, right? I read all the licensing agreements, okay? When I buy an Apple product, I make sure I read every line. Don't you guys? Jesus Christ, you should then. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. We will see you guys probably tomorrow with some news or something. Layman out.
Sam, how have you been keeping busy during your quarantine?
Man, I mean, I've been super busy. You know, I redid my tax for the last 10 years to make sure I wasn't underpaying. I had to pay every cent, of course.
I alphabetized my sock drawer.
I play myself in chess, and I beat myself every time.
You always beat. Anyway, there's apparently you're doing a puzzle with your missus, eh, Sam? 3,000 piece puzzle.
A 3,000 piece puzzle, and that's how you keep busy. There's another way to keep busy, everybody, and what's that way, Ralph?
That way is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth.
Am I able, at the moment, to grow a business through social distancing? Is there a course in any way, shape, or form on Skillshare that helps me do that?
Well, not through social distancing, no, but in the context of social distancing, yes.
Oh, yes.
You can build a business while social distancing, so instead of wasting your life doing puzzles, you could actually be doing other stuff, and Skillshare can help you do that.
I'm sold, and I honestly can't think of a better time right now to be sitting at home learning new skills, so when you can go out in the world again, you can share those new skills with other people. Pretty cool. I like it.
That's right, there are lots of skills to be had on Skillshare, including stuff like animation, photo and film classes, storytelling classes, image editing, a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm even doing a course right now on titles and making, you know, my Adobe edits better on YouTube's. Doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean.
That doesn't make any sense. Link in the description, everybody. First 500 people get 2 months free premium membership, so click it now, fam. It also helps the layman, so why not? You know, why wouldn't you click it? You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring the video today, and we'll be back tomorrow with some more gaming news or something. Who knows? See you, fam.